Also making news this week, something that happened hundreds of years ago.
University students are being told it's offensive to suggest Captain Cook discovered Australia. Instead, they're being taught to refer to Australia as being invaded and break the nation's history into pre-invasion and post-invasion.
Was Australia invaded? It's a complicated question worthy of our best historians. Let's ask Wide World of Sport's Ken Sutcliffe.
Colonisation, I think, is probably a fair way to describe it, by and large, because I'm sure when they first settled this country, Captain Cook, they weren't looking at being, the oppressor. They were looking at, hey, we've just discovered this block of land and it's fantastic and we're going to bring a lot more people out here.
Yes! Captain Cook's arrival was more like an episode of The Block. That's why Scott Cam starts every season with a declaration of terra nullius. So it wasn't an invasion?
Everyone was invaded, so get over it.
So what?
Bring me someone that was affected when this happened and we will compensate them. Everyone else, you're full of shit. Just get on with life. It's 200 years ago.
Oh, OK, so it was an invasion, but it was ages ago. Typical history, always dwelling on the past. To settle this, let's fire up the satellite and cross to our Indigenous Australia correspondent, Adam Briggs.
Thanks, Charlie. It's so nice to be the first person to discover your show.
Sorry, Briggsy, we've been doing this for a year now. This is the second season.
Yes, and it was primitive and noble. And now that I've arrived, it can finally be settled.
OK, so Briggsy, can you understand why some people find invasion a little confronting? It's a pretty loaded word.
Yeah, I understand. It's like the word invasion just showed up on your shores one day and forced itself into your vocabulary. And loaded words can hurt, though not as much as loaded muskets.
OK, but some people have suggested that it technically wasn't Cook that invaded. He just stopped here and then kept on moving.
Yeah, but he was a notorious gatecrasher. He crashed another party in Hawaii and they gave him a welcome to country at the business end of a spear.
But why shouldn't we just say that Cook discovered Australia?
Because he didn't. Cook wasn't even the first white person here. Your history is so white, you've even whitewashed out the Dutch. Forget the Southern Cross, you should all be getting windmills and clogs.
OK, but is Kyle Sandilands right?
No.
Let me finish. I mean, this was all a long time ago. We can't blame people now for what happened then.
Yes, we can. You're still here. Australia is the worst example of squatters' rights ever. If history was a current affair, you'd be the tenants from hell.
So we should just say invasion then?
Honesty is always the best policy.
Briggs, thanks very much for your thoughts. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Chuck, and I'll see you at the luau.